Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. On the daily goals, transfers, opinions and debates. Hopefully you do enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Arsenal again. Seems to be a running occurrence these days, but I think they've cemented their Premier League title, their first one since the Invincibles one, and it's looking pretty certain. Obviously they were in the title race last season, but they fumbled it towards the end when Saliba got injured. But now they are at a full force right until the end, and they've been putting in results. They've got result against obviously Spurs, the 3-2 as of recent. They've also beat the likes of Chelsea, Liverpool, Brighton, Man City, Brentford, Sheffield United 6-0, Newcastle 4-1. Like, they've beaten pretty much every team in and around them. The real title force this season. They've been consistent. Defence has been consistently good, not conceding many goals. Yes, they had that defeat against Villa, but we all lose games here and there. But overall, throughout the entire season, I'd say they've had a better season than Man City, despite obviously Man City have got a game in hand, which is against Spurs on the final day of the season. Not an easy game in hand to have, may I just add. So, at the moment, Arsenal are decent points clear. I think they are they're 1 point clear of Manchester City in their final games of the season. Yes, they're difficult against Bournemouth and then then United, then Everton on the final day of the season. The only struggling point they might have is if they don't, fall out their own arses, is the Man United game. The only reason why I say that is because they're almost like level in terms of what might happen, not in terms of teams, because obviously the Arsenal team is clear of the Man United side, but I know I thought they'd draw against Chelsea, but they absolutely smacked them about. But they've had some big wins this season, including that one against Chelsea where they won 5-0. Obviously Ben White got a couple, and I think Kai Havertz has been a strange vocal point in that Arsenal kind of progressive attacking side of their team. Yes, they're defensively solid, but their attacking output has been significantly advanced, and we've seen a drop off in Martinelli's form completely this season. He's fell off the face of the earth, give or take, and the likes of Kai Havertz and Leandro Trossard have added their bits and bobs. Ben White has had a good season in terms of attacking numbers. I don't know how much he's got this season, but I think it's decent. I think it's a high amount. Ben White, he has got 4 goals, 4 assists from right back. Isn't bad. I think Kai Havertz has got 15 goal involvements minimum. I will double check. Yeah, 12 goals, 6 assists this season. One of his best attacking outputs since joining the Premier League, which is surprising. He got obviously the goal against Spurs and then 2 goals against Chelsea in that win. An average rate in the season of about 7.2. There's obviously the 9 rating he got against things, but yeah, we haven't seen this Kai Havertz since Champions League winning season, where obviously he scored the winning goal against Manchester City, and he has kind of played his part. When Arteta signed Kai Havertz, we were all very sceptical and very confused as why they would choose to sign Kai Havertz because they come second. They have a good season, but they're just missing that attacking-esque, that last 8 to the pitch, the quality in putting the balls in the back of the net, and they've signed Kai Havertz, who is renowned in the Premier League to not exactly hit those attacking numbers that he should be, which was why we were all so sceptical. and he's done what he was signed in to do. Be it that alternative. I don't see why, but he does. It's really weird. He just always seems to do something in an Arsenal shirt, but can never do it in a Chelsea shirt. Obviously, because the Chelsea team he was in was almost like a dying Chelsea team, and it was just, now it's just dead. He got out at the right time, moved to Arsenal, had some form of reigniting, but they still do need a striker. They still do need that clinical number 9 that's going to be there every game. Obviously, there are talks of like Ivan Toney going across, switching London sides and going to Arsenal, but he hasn't really been putting in that attacking output this season. Obviously, just coming off the ban, he hasn't been playing much football, and he's not that 18 million pound, 100 million pound striker that he was pre-ban, which I get, but he's not going to get Arsenal to a title. Like, they need somebody who is aggressive, current striker. Obviously, they're looking at Victor Gregores, who is a great option, playing for Sporting, great option up there. The likes of Victor Osimhen. I know Napoli are having a poor side, but Osimhen is still a clinical striker when he is fit. And they just need to offload like a bunch of players, like the likes of Mohamed El-Neni, Gabriel Jesus. Probably start looking at Martinelli replacements just to move on from Martinelli. They need to choose which goalkeeper they want. I'm pretty sure they're going to choose Raya, sign him on a 4 next season, and offload Aaron Ramsdale. So the team that they're going to have next season is probably going to be a lot better than it is this season. As soon as they get that back in, it's going to be like Raya, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, a different left back. I don't think Kivior is a title-winning left back or a Champions League winning left back. If so, anyway, if that's their aim, they need to sign like a good up-and-coming left back, or even one that's already proven in the Prem, like the likes of a Estupiñán. Sign, somebody who has the ability in the Premier League and is known. I mean, I would say Alphonso Davies, but I'm pretty sure he signed a contract for Real Madrid, so that is off the table. There's not many good left backs. Obviously, you've got like Theo Hernandez, but I can't see him leaving AC Milan. They could try and look at Ian Matson from Chelsea. That would be entertaining nonetheless. Obviously at Dortmund on loan at the moment. He's an interesting player, and I would like to see him play. Not for Chelsea though, because Chelsea are just nah. They're obviously in a transitional period, and they have given a lot of backing to Pochettino and not sacked him already, which is all coming up nicely for him despite losing to Arsenal. Anyway, this is how Arsenal are going to win the Premier League and smite down the Man City. Because obviously Liverpool is the only team to beat them whilst they've been on this run of just banging league after league after league after league, even though we won it in a forgotten season. Obviously during COVID, people saying it doesn't count, even though it does count, whether there were fans in the crowd or not. Hey, I didn't make up the rules. I just say we won a league title. It'd be interesting to see if Arsenal could stop them. I believe they can. I believe they have the ability to win the remaining of their games. They just need a Man City to draw against Spurs on that final day of the season. And a Premier League title is heading to North London. Get that trophy out of Manchester, the greedy cunt. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you lot in a bit. Peace.